So that's tasty. That's like sweet.
Welcome to PricePlow.
What's happening, PricePlow Nation? Keto dieters, low carbers, high fatters, and all y'all in between. This is Mike Roberto, founder of PricePlow. So I am back in my keto diet experiment. It's November of 2018. No, actually it's December of 2018 at this point. Man, time flies. So I've been tracking my macros using my MyFitnessPal. It's all public to see and everything. And in order to get my calories up, I have been taking on a few different recipes out there. And one of them, I am wondering if it has been contributing to me having a little bit lower ketone levels than I really wanted. And I'm talking about a keto cornbread recipe that I'll make a link to. It's absolutely, I think it's fantastic. It's not the same as cornbread, but it's pretty dang close. And what it uses is coconut flour. So coconut flour, I'm wondering if I take and so in each of these slices of this keto cornbread that I have, I took the whole recipe, divided by 10. In each of them, there's about 2.5 tablespoons of coconut flour used in there. Now, coconut flour is a very, very interesting powder because it is so dry, it just sucks up water and oil like no other, and eggs and everything else. And that's actually really good for a lot of keto dieters out there because we have to add a lot of fat and a lot of oil to a lot of things. And so you need something to kind of suck that up. Otherwise, you're just like drinking oil all day long. And so this is like a really good ingredient to cook with for keto dieters. But yeah, looking at the macros here, and I'm using Bob's Red Mill here. And so organic high fiber coconut flour. You have 2 tablespoons is 14 grams. And so I've already weighed out the 14 grams. We will show that to prove that it's 14 grams. And I'm gonna be eating this. It's gonna be dry. So you get 60 calories, 2 grams of fat. Both of them are saturated. Now that part is gonna be pro-ketogenic. I'm not sure if it's like how related it is to like coconut oil, but coconut oil and MCT oil, both of those shot my ketone levels up last time I did this experiment last year. And so I know those are pro-ketogenic. I'm assuming the fat content in here is as well. However, we do have still 8 grams of carbohydrates, but double, however, it's 5 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar. So we have 3 active carbs to our 2 grams of fat, and then 2 grams of protein. Not sure on the amino acid profile of that protein or anything like that. But so basically we have like a 2 to 5 ratio of fats to non-fats. And so that's anti-ketogenic in my opinion, but how bad really is just like 2 tablespoons of this is really my question. So in each of the slices of the cornbread I was making, the math divides down to 2.5 tablespoons worth was in each slice that I was eating. I'm just gonna do, first off, we're gonna start off with just the standard 2 tablespoons, which is 14 grams here. And so let's have at it. This is gonna be a little bit wild. So first off, I need to measure my blood sugar and ketones first, so let's get that started. Now, regarding my diet and everything, which is all tracked, I am trying to up the beef consumption. I'm trying to up the meat consumption. In the long term, I may even just drop some of this coconut stuff as I move more towards beef. I feel better with meat. Jules always mentioned I even look better when I eat a lot of it, but it is pricey and it gets a little bit old sometimes. And you like to have something like a cornbread to go along with it, which I could also add more butter to, which like adds the fat content as well. So I like some of this stuff, but is it messing with my game? 74 fasted blood sugar level. That means I'm probably going to be in ketosis. I like to shoot for 0.8 on these tests nowadays. 1.3, well into keto. I'm feeling good. So, what was that, 74, 76? We might need to, whatever. Brad, the video editor, will keep our numbers up here. And now it's cut over to me weighing out the 14 grams. All right, here's our proof that we're doing 14 grams here. Oh my, this bag has a hole in the bottom. All right, we gotta get a little bit of that out of there. All right, 14 grams. That's 2 tablespoons worth. Oh boy. And then this is what it is. So I need to eat this, and then 45 minutes later, I like to come back and see if my ketones are still at 1.3. I'm thinking we might have a small dip. If it's 1.2, that's cool. If it like tanks or something weird happens, like I have a crazy blood sugar spike, then maybe I shouldn't be cooking with coconut flour, which will kind of be a shame. So I don't know how we're gonna do this. It's just gonna have to happen. Maybe I should have gone with a smaller cup here. And I have, trust me, I got water. This is gonna be. Okay, you can see I'm already losing a little bit. So that's tasty. That's like sweet. I mean, there are more carbs than there are fats and stuff, but it's all in my teeth. So apologies if it starts to look nasty here, but this is far more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be honest. As long as I got my trusty battle shaker here with water. Oh man. All right, well, I like to do these experiments 2 days in a row. I'm gonna find a better cup tomorrow. Man, this stuff's everywhere. All right, well, coconut flour, Bob's Red Mill, tasty for sure. Blood sugar was at like, what, 74, 76, something like that. And we'll replay the tape to get that right. And the ketones are at 1.3. I will see you in, at this point, 44 minutes from now. And let's find out what happens to me with coconut flour. And until then, I was getting hungry. Until then, I think that might satiate me just a little bit. We'll see. Protein and fiber typically do that. This wasn't a whole lot though, let's be honest. And fat does that, of course. Every keto dieter kind of knows that. So we'll see you in about 45. We're back. What's your bets? Place your wagers. Blood sugar first. Oh, 93. That's quite a little bit of a jump there. That's not negligible. It's still below like the 100 fasting level that a lot of people like to have and everything, but I don't know, man. The real deal is going to be the ketones though. Blood sugar can bounce up and down a lot, but that definitely annihilated, just 2 tablespoons, that definitely annihilated the fast I had going on. There's no doubt about that. All right, so 1.2, I'm not too worried. I think the story here is this, and we'll test one more time tomorrow because I like to do 2 days of testing. Obviously, it's a fast killer, but no one's saying it's for fasting as it is. I think if this is like the carbohydrate in your recipe, I think you're good. But if we just saw that pecans may do the same thing, dip me down 0.1. If you're adding all this extra crap and extra, like if you add a little bit of the low sugar sweetener or whatever, instead of going with a full 0 calorie type of sweetener to your recipes, you're adding this and this and this and this, you're going to eventually accumulate enough of a carb kind of content that I think it's going to be negative. But if coconut flour is your only carbohydrate source, then I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal, but you did just see my blood sugar go up more than I expected. Overall though, I'm still in ketosis. It wasn't a keto killer, so it's good as long as you're using it sparingly and just watch out for all the added extra stuff coming on in. Let's try again tomorrow and we'll be back and then we'll be publishing. Oh, I did want to add on to day 1. You know, it actually killed my appetite pretty good for at least, and that's probably like the fiber doing that. At least for about like, I'd say 40 minutes. And then the last 5 minutes, I was like, oh, I'm hungry again. But then it was about time to do the test anyway. So pretty cool about that. We're back, it's day 2. Yes, I did get a haircut this morning. No, I don't totally like it. Kind of messed it up already too. So it goes. All right, so I ended up eating kind of late last night. We are on the 15-hour fasting mark right now. And I kind of had to cram on a lot of calories in before the end of the day. Otherwise, I was going to lose too much weight. And the days get away from you sometimes. So anyway, given the late surge of food to the point where my stomach even hurt a little bit, which never almost happens on keto unless I threw down like 1,200 calories in about 45 minutes or so. Anyway, given that late surge, I'm not going to be surprised if I am almost out of ketosis or possibly even out of keto. So let's take a look and find out where I'm at. 93 fasting blood sugar level, that's a bad sign. Definitely want to be at least in the 80s or at most in the 80s. We're looking for ketones 0.7, 0.8. Any less than that might abort mission. 0.6. Should we abort mission? This is just coconut flour. Technically it's still keto, and this isn't a supplement review. No one's sponsoring this, even though I got a lot of VMI sports stuff back here. Got to get to their keto stuff too. we're gonna go ahead and do it. Also, just because I want to show you how we're gonna be doing it today, and I have a shot glass. This is 14 grams of coconut flour in a shot glass. One of those bigger shot glasses. I never liked these bigger shot glasses back when I used to drink more. I'm a standard shot glass kind of person. These long ones, it's just a bit much. If you're going with a full strength alcohol, I'd rather semi-enjoy myself. All right, so 93, 0.6. Here we go. Get the water ready. When I take that shot of coconut flour, I'm not laughing about the taste of it or the fact that I'm doing it. I'm honestly laughing about the fact that you are watching me take a shot of coconut flour. That to me is the most ridiculous part of it all. But hey, we want to know about this. And most people aren't going to spend like $6 on ketone strips and waste their fast breaker on a shot of coconut flour. So I will do it for you. All right, we came in at 0.6, which is not my desired level of ketosis, but I kind of expected something along those lines. Good to know though that I can have a bit of a bonkers night. It was a high fat night, but it was still just too much, too late. We'll see. If I'm back down, I think my blood sugar is gonna be over 100. I think my ketones will be at 0.5 or 0.4, and then we'll know. But hopefully, I can fight this thing, and we'll be able to use a little bit of coconut flour to sop up some of that oil. See you in 45 minutes. Here we go. 45 minutes later. Threw up a contest while we were waiting, and Dream Theater released a new song, and it actually wasn't Donkey Piss. So how about that? Not a masterpiece by any means, at least not on the first listen. I used to be a big Dream Theater fan. Still like the old stuff. Give me some images and words, scenes from memory. One of the best concerts I've ever been to. Blood sugar. 106, another, what was that, 13-point spike? Oh, no, yes, I was going to say, I'm kind of tired. I do want my second dose of caffeine right now. I had a little bit in the morning, but overall, I can tell sometimes like this isn't getting me up. This was more getting me down. As I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh man, that was no way to break a fast. 0.4, I was thinking that. So the answer is coconut flour. Use sparingly. I honestly, there's got to be, we're going to have to get back to some other supplement reviews. Subscribe to the channel. You can watch a little bit more. I don't know if there's many better flours out there. Maybe you could add some comments below. I'm not much of a chef, but if you want to get into this world, you're going to have to either just cut out all this crap like this or be okay taking a hit. Right now, I just took a hit and I rather would have not liked to, but you know what? That's the way it goes. So if you're deep into keto, 1.3 yesterday, and drop a little bit, no big deal. If you're one of these people though that's stuck at that 0.5, you're in no man's land. Like right now, my energy, I'm in no man's land right now. My blood sugar is my ketones are like, I don't know, my body doesn't like have a lot of fuel to use. So what are we gonna do? Deal with it, eat some meat, and go take a little bit of caffeine, and then do better tonight. Work out, just force it. Force the issue, get back deeper in. So that's the answer. Coconut flour. I'm not gonna say it's keto disapproved, but it's not like fully keto approved. You gotta be careful, use sparingly. My name is Mike Roberto. Thanks for watching here on PricePlow. Subscribe because we're gonna get back to testing the supplements, and then I wanna test out some new oils and fats that I got. I gotta test out straight up proteins, ground beef, this and that, and some protein powders as well. We're gonna try to build out the best thing that works for my body at least, and you could use that as a roadmap. So as it stands right now, if you have a recipe, each serving, you're gonna want like 2 tablespoons max of the coconut flour. Good news is that lasts a long time. If you have just loads and loads and loads of this stuff, or if I have loads and loads of this stuff, it's not gonna be so keto friendly. And so that's the answer right there. Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel, we'll see you next time.
Welcome to PricePlow.
Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel, we'll see you next time. How about we redo that? I don't like this whatever fucking face thing I made right there. Thanks for watching. Now what did I say?